In the heat of the day, he's sacrificing for a career-defining fight. Inside this $2.4 million home is where he got word that Jose Aldo bruised a rib a few days ago, jeopardizing July's title fight. But he says it's not the rib the Brazilian champion should worry about.
Don't worry about your rib. It's the chin I'm hitting, so.
If Aldo can't fight, Chad Mendes will be there as a backup. The change could come just 2 days before the fight. That's why McGregor is calling out the Brazilian.
Man up and fight. There's a lot on the line. There's a lot of money on the line. Show up and fight.
Promotion and preparation has been off the charts. UFC has pumped millions into this promotion. It's serious business. Like McGregor bringing his entire team to Las Vegas to train. Even a chef who brings beef from Japan.
What we call that beef butter.
The beef is tender as butter, then relaxing massage as a featherweight champion looks to win a belt. He says he wants to go home with gold. That means fighting Aldo, not Mendes.
I want the real belt. I want Jose. That's what everyone wants. That's what we all want.
That's also what NHL defenseman Brent Burns wants. He's a fan of the Dublin native, was in town for the NHL award show and came over to watch McGregor train. Unfortunately, right now, as he walks the halls of his rented 7-bedroom mansion, he doesn't know for sure who he's fighting.
I'll be there. It's business as usual for me.
That's the approach he'll have to take. Maybe we'll know on fight week who's stepping into the octagon, Aldo or...
Where do you live?
My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan.
And what's your status or what's your professionalism?
I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter, and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future, without a doubt.
How long have you been fighting?
Well, I've been boxing pretty much all my life. I started MMA around 2 or 3 years ago, and about 2 years ago I'd say, and I instantly had a knack for it, and I really loved it. It's like an addiction for me. It's all I do. I train twice a day. It's all I think about. I don't want to do anything else. It's as simple as that.
Fighting as a boxing career, how do you think that differs from any other type of career?
Well, as in MMA, like how's it different from MMA?
How does it differ from, let's say, your regular 9 to 5? As in, not well, obviously the obvious reasons, but how does it differ from your perspective?
Well, that's a really hard question, isn't it?
Well, statistically.
How does it differ? Jesus. Well, it differs. I don't know.
Did you ever have, like, what did you work as before you?
I was a plumber. I was an apprentice plumber. I did a year in that, and it just wasn't for me. You know, it's either all or nothing in the game I'm in. You have to, if you're not training twice a day, if you're not dedicated, you're not going to go anywhere. So I felt I had enough talent, enough dedication, enough love for the sport, that it was time to pack up my job and chase my dream, and that's what I'm doing, and that's pretty much it.
And what is your dream?
My dream is to be world lightweight champion in the UFC, have more money than I know what to do with, and have a great life for my kids, my grandkids, everyone in my family, everyone that's come up with me. That's my dream. My dream is to be number one, pretty much. My goal is number one MMA.
Cool. And where are you training out of, or where are you fighting out of?
I'm training in Straight Blast Gym in Walkinstown, on the Long Mile Road there. My coach is John Kavanagh. I train with top class fighters, Thomas the Tank Egan, Ash the Bash Daly, Rowdy Owen Roddy, Rob the Dog Quinn. Train with all the top guys there. I also box. I still compete boxing. I box in Crumlin Boxing Club. It's an amateur boxing club with a pro team, as such pros as Ian Thames, Stephen Ormond, excellent pros. I train down there as well. I train there Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and then every other day SBG, honing my MMA skills.
What's your favourite discipline in MMA? What do you like most about MMA?
Well, I just to be honest, I love it all. It's everything. I'm not one of these guys. I love me boxing. I love grappling. I love every last bit of it. It really is the number one sport, and there's nothing out there like it. I don't care what boxers or Thai boxers or wrestlers or any of these type of guys say. They all know it. MMA is number one, and UFC is the top organisation. It's as simple as that. It's the best out there. It's overtaken boxing. It's better than anything.
What would it mean to you to live your dream and fight in the UFC?
Words can't even describe that. I'm training so hard. My game is coming along. I will be where I want to be. I'm 100% confident that I will make it to the top. I have the skills, I have the dedication, and it's something I really, really want. So words can't even describe, but it will happen, and I'll let you know when it happens.
With the year 2008 just about out, looking back on your fighting career and your training, how has it been for you?
The start of the year was my first year full-time training. I started full-time training in January, I'd say. Training twice a day, every day. My preparation for fights has been great. My game has come along. My ground game is unbelievable. It's from where I was at the start of the year to where I am now is really is something how much I've come along, and it just goes to show that hard work and dedication really does pay off. The year has gone great. I've established myself as one of the top contenders in Ireland. I will be one of the top in the world, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to 2009 and chase my dream even more. And please God, next time the UFC back in Dublin, I'm right up there on the list. I plan to take out everyone in Ireland that stands in my way, and everyone that's there. I want to be top of that list next time they come back, and I will be, guaranteed.
Bang in the middle of the street, because I own the West Coast.
Let's cross over.
What do you mean cross, yeah? In the middle of the street I walk. Who's gonna stop me? Anyone gonna stop me?
From Flow Rider.
Right, Conor! Parking my baby out, right in your out. That should be out on the road. Fast. It's powerful. This life is a good life. What's up, bud? How are you?
Best press conference ever.
Now we're down here. Just wasting time. What else are you gonna do? Train, eat, shop. I come down here and blow a load of money on my beautiful woman and myself. And it motivates me to push and keep going. Not many people from where I come from experience this. So I'm just happy and grateful and motivated. I'm gonna go eat and then I'm gonna go walk. I'm not as familiar with the American sports, but of course I'm familiar with Michael Jordan. He was a legend of the game. His talk on the court, not so much why did he taunt his opponent, or
He did a lot.
yeah. Again, this is all just confidence. You know, when you were, it's hard to be humble when you are the best. You know, it is simple as that. If you have supreme confidence in your ability, if you are outworking, if you are surrounded by your competition and you are looking around and you are better than these people, and you are outworking these people, and you are outmoving these people, it's hard not to let your confidence take over. It just builds and builds and builds, and I'm sure that was the same with Michael Jordan. And any top level athlete, there's always the same. There's always that hint of arrogance there, that hint of cockiness. You must be insane to your game, you know. And I'm sure that is what he was, and that is what I am as well. I don't know about nothing else. I don't know about other sports. I simply know about fighting. I have tunnel vision to this game. I know about movement, so I definitely have watched some basketball and admire their movement and their explosiveness. Of course I am familiar with Muhammad Ali. You don't just have him here. He is global. He is the man. Muhammad Ali was a guy that done what had not been done before. Changed the face, not only the face of his game, but the face of the world. You know, he was outspoken. He fought for what he believed in, and that he was charismatic. He was a legend, a hero, and I looked up to him. One of my first heroes was Muhammad Ali. When I was 11 years old, there was a group of people and they tried to attack me, and a fight broke out, and it was just me and one guy before everyone else jumped in on me. But we were fighting each other, and I slipped a punch, and I shuffled my shoulders and said Muhammad Ali and threw a shot, and he rolled under the shot but fell into a knee, and I ended up on top of him. So I'm at the calling myself Muhammad Ali, and I'm punching him in the head, and then somebody came in and tried to kick me, and then a whole group of them came in, and it was just a big fight, but it was me against 6 of them, and I ended up getting my ass whooped. But
for that first guy, you whipped him out and said Muhammad Ali.
I done the Ali shuffle. I'm only 11 years old. I done the Ali shuffle, threw a left hook. He rolled under the left hook, which it was good of him to roll. He saw it coming and rolled under it, but he rolled right into a knee. Yeah, I was prepared. I was studying tape. So no, so definitely Muhammad Ali was a hero of mine. The way he carried himself, and some people have come. I know what I am capable of. There's been a lot of talk, a lot of hate. Is the word? Is the term that's I've heard a lot, but I don't really care. You know, the whole division can hate me. The whole roster can hate me. The whole of America can hate me. I only need one American to.
You in the game?
Yeah, I've played the game. It is an unbelievable game. It's actually a little bit scary looking at it, how accurate it is and how much detail has been put into it. But yeah, it's a phenomenal game.
They got the beard. They got the physics of the beard right as well.
I think they done me a few favors on the beard. I think the beard in the game looks a little bit better than my beard. I'm a bit jealous of it, but it is it's unbelievable, the accuracy of it, and even the moves and everything is just correct as you'd expect from EA Sports.
So today I had my first ever MMA session. I've been a fan of the sport but never tried it before.
Right.
And what I'd like to know is, do you remember your first experience in MMA? And if so, could you tell us anything about it?
Yeah, well, see, it's different now the way it is now. You know, now here at SPG we have like a program to bring people who have had no experience whatsoever, to bring them through levels, through stages, to get them to a high level. Before, when I was starting out, it wasn't really like that. You know, we just kind of go from gym to gym. I learned how to box, learned how to kickbox, and then I came here to SPG, started learning how to grapple. But my first experience with MMA, I remember I came in and I was a little I used to box, used to kickbox, used to think I knew what I could do. I used to think I could fight. And then I get guys like even smaller than I was, you know what I mean, choking me out and whooping my ass. So my first experience definitely opened my eyes that there's more to fighting than just punching and kicking. You know, there's a lot more to it to be truly able to be truly considered a good fight. For me, what's considered, you know, to be considered a good fighter, if you're single in your discipline, if you can only box, if you can only kick, if you can only, to me, you're not there yet. You know, there's still a long way to go. And my first experience opened my eyes to that just because I can box or just because I can kick does not mean I can fight. You know, I'm still a long way ahead.
So we've almost 2 weeks to go now to the big event, and just want to try and get an idea of what's going on inside Conor McGregor's head in the final run into something that you've been preparing for so long.
There's nothing going on in my head. I'm just keeping calm. Right now, what's going on in my head is just my weight. I need to bring my weight down now. 2 weeks out, I'm starting to trim down as much as I can and get it down. But there's nothing really going on in my head. I'm just keeping calm, keeping composed. This is what I have prepared for. You know, I'm only back from Iceland. I had a whole 5 weeks to prepare for this circus that is fight week or fight month, you know what I mean? So I'm calm. There's nothing in my head except right now in my head, probably food is in my head right now, yeah, because I have like a chicken salad, like chicken, spinach, and I have like hot sauce on it, some eggs, some avocado. It's actually delicious, yeah. It's out in the cars. I'm going to get that after this, yeah.
Okay. A quick throwaway question here. Who would you like to play Conor McGregor in the Conor McGregor movie?
Oh, wow, there's a question. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's a good question. Who would I like to play? I don't know. I'd have to put some thought into that, but that'd be sweet. A film. I mean, to be in a game is, that's next level stuff. You know, to see a video game character is the craziest thing that I've ever. It's one of the craziest things that's happened to me on this journey so far, you know what I mean? So, but I don't know, a movie character, who knows?
Okay, so it's the notorious Conor McGregor. Mm-hmm. Is there a story behind the notorious, or did you just go for
I don't know. They just my coach John just called. I was getting into trouble, you know. I was running out the door when it was time to pay the fees, so to speak, you know. So it just came notorious, and then one time backstage when I was fighting, I came out to the song, The Notorious or something, and it just stuck. I don't know, it just stuck because I talk a lot. I get into a little bit of trouble. That's where it came from.
And you mentioned your walkout music there in Boston. The blackout walkout that you did got a huge reaction on YouTube and on our site. And I just want to know if you have any surprises planned for the O2.
Well, we'll see. You'll have to tune in July 19th and see. I believe it's going to be live on 3E, BT Sport in the UK, Setanta Ireland. Who else has been showing it? UFC Fight Pass, Fox in America. They're all showing it. So tune in and you will see. But I'm definitely looking to do something, all right.
You talked with our colleagues last year in a quick interview, and you said that before your MMA journey really took off, you had a quick stint as a plumber.
Yeah.
Now, what I'd love to know is, does Conor McGregor ever get a call off his mates asking him to help him out when there's a problem with the drainage, or is that firmly something in the past?
Nah, see, I was working on an industrial site, so I wouldn't really know too much about domestic, but I was just the guy making the tea. You know, that was the stage I was at in my plumbing career. But I got out of there and now I'm doing this. But